Hello, everyone. Welcome in. How's it going? Hello, hello. There's a few other folks that are also supposed to be joining. But in the meantime, in the chat, if you could just tell me like where you're coming in from, because I know we've got some international folks on the call, so I'm always curious, and I think it's really cool that we can expand our reach. I think we have about 10 people registered, and usually there's like 50% show up rate. So we're almost there. Hello, hello. Just let us know in the chat where you're coming in from. And we'll get started. Awesome. Here comes Raymond. Do we say it Azhar?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, did I say it right?
Yeah, Azhar. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Jess. Awesome. Based out of Copenhagen, originally from New Jersey. Awesome. East Coast girl. Me too.
Oh, whereabouts?
I'm in Virginia.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
Yeah. Hey, Raymond. How you doing, sir? Welcome in. We're just kind of dropping in the chat, like where we're coming in from while I make sure everyone can get in here on time. I'm also looking at my email because there's always a few that are like, what's the link? Where am I supposed to be?
Sure.
Should be all set. Well, welcome, welcome. Again, awesome. Here comes more people. Good.
Nice to meet everybody.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So what I love about these calls is two things. One, I don't know about you, but my calendar starts to look a little bit like the candy Skittles, right? With all the different calls that are happening. And I was like, how can I create a room full of people who either work with authors or are part of the author community or they're speakers or experts in their thing? Because I was doing a lot of one-on-one calls, as we all kind of still do that. But I was like, how can I get a group of collected people who all kind of have similar synergies or things in common? And that's really what we're here to do, is we're here to connect, we're here to collaborate and find ways to work together. Not just you guys with me or me with you, but maybe within other pieces. I've seen that happen over and over again, which is really fun to see. The two main ways this call can create value, if we kind of keep this top of mind, is collaborations on projects, on content, things that you're offering, and then also help through introductions or relevant services or resources as well. So always keeping that in mind. From a piece of, this call typically has anywhere 5 to 10 people. So just to keep things efficient, we're kind of going to do like a round robin. And there's 3 questions, and you might have gotten, I hope you got the email. I don't know. If you didn't get the email, I'm going to share with all this with you in the chat right now. But we're going to answer 3 questions as we kind of go around the room. And I've done this a few different ways. I think today what I'm going to do, hi Savannah, welcome. We're going to do 1 question at a time, then everyone can kind of talk on that question. And then if we're I've budgeted the time on my side. And if we're getting a little rambly, I'll just be like, thank you so much. We're going to go to the next person, just because I want everyone to have a chance to talk and share their thing. So I'm going to put the 3 questions in the chat. Is everyone clear on kind of where we're headed? I can model it first. So I'll start with the first one, like what's your one-liner, right? This is kind of another way of saying, what's your small and simple elevator speech, right? So I help, well, first of all, hi, I'm Karlyn Ankrum. I help business to business nonfiction published authors turn their book into consistent content that ultimately gets them stages, gets them clients, and builds their bottom line with my 6-month expert excellence program, where we're diving into what comes next after your book is published and to keep that momentum and spark alive. Awesome. So I'm just going to go through on my screen. We'll kind of go in the same order for each of the questions. Again, best way to get to know each other in 30 minutes. I love efficiency is one of my main values, I think. I love it. It drives my husband crazy, but it's fine. Azhar, you're up first on my screen. So what is your one-liner?
Uh, Hello, I'm Azhar, and my author name is Azharulhaquesario, and I'm a book author. I mainly publish technical books, non-fiction, and I'm also a world record holder for publishing the maximum books in one year. In 2024, it has been given to me by Asia Book of Records, and uh, being this authorship is my full-time job, and currently I'm the distributor of my books is from Hungary. It is well-known company. It's called Publish Drive,
Okay.
and that's it. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Jessica, you're up next.
Hi, everyone. It's really lovely to meet you. I'm Jess Vieira. I help authors, but my main focus really focuses on publishers and B2B organizations within the digital sector. So I basically focus on streamlining workflows from the point of, title management systems to distribution systems and develop strategic partnerships through channels, including, retail and libraries and educational technology channels. And the other part of what I do is focus on smarter metadata, discoverability, content compliance, and yeah, all that jazz.
Awesome. I have a random question.
Sure.
Do you help people get into airport places?
Airport places?
Like airport, like what are they called? Gift shops, airport shop.
Oh, my focus is entirely on digital books.
Only digital
Yeah,
books. I missed
yeah.
that part.
So
Sorry.
ebooks and audiobooks. I do focus a little bit on print distribution at the moment, but yeah, mostly streamlining workflows across all formats. But then when it comes down to the sales and discoverability, that's all ebooks and audiobooks really.
Got it. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Missed that one totally. Thank you. Raymond, you're up next.
I'm Ray. I am CEO of Signal Edge Inc. We are bringing to the market our medical object monitor, MOM. MOM is the first human level virtual assistant AI. She is there not necessarily to take your job or drive a car or generate your videos. She's there to make sure to watch over your mental and physical health. She watches your watches, your rings, but she inquires about how you are on a daily basis. And she uses those human level skills to get to know you and know what you're doing. And she's there to pop up and make sure that you get the best out of your life.
I love that. We all need one of those, honestly. Like, how are you
Sure,
really today?
sure.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Charisse, I have you up next.
Hi there. Hi, everyone. Great to be here and meet everyone. I'm Sharice Thornhill Golson. I'm the founder and CEO of MyGen AI. And I help leaders, organizations, and institutions thrive in an age where intelligence is abundant and judgment is scarce.
Mm.
That's the space and place that we're in right now. And so I do this through strategic advisory and then also technology solutions. So right now I'm developing an AI powered mentorship platform that allows leaders and subject matter experts to scale their knowledge via AI avatars. So you create your avatar, you train it, you deploy it on our platform, and it mentors on your behalf. And then
Okay.
you're compensated for the mentorship that it does on your behalf. So just
Right.
making mentorship more accessible.
I love that.
Thank you.
It's like a clone of my brilliance.
Exactly. And then you get to monetize it while you sleep.
We also love that part. Making money is great. Yes,
Exactly.
awesome.
Exactly.
That's wonderful. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Um, Sh Sukesh, am I saying that right?
Y- Yes, Sukesh, I'm from Manipal at India, and I'm running my own business, working with the publishers, like a small, having this design studio, like, typesetting
Okay.
and books, magazine, these kind of the design work we are handling with my small team. Uh, Recently, we are also into the software industry as well. This is my small introduction.
I love it. So
Yeah.
it's like book formatting.
Yes, format, exactly.
Got it. Perfect. Nice to have you here. Okay.
Thank you.
The Mini, I don't know. I'm trying here. You're next on my screen, but you also, I don't know if I'm saying it. Benson. You're gonna have to help me with your first name, but also, are you frozen? It looks very like he's wondering what I'm saying. He might be frozen. Savannah, we're gonna go ahead and go to you. We'll come back.
Apologies, my screen is off. I am not feeling well.
Oh no.
Um, my name is Savannah Farson. I've been in the publishing space for over 20 years on both the author side and the editorial side. Right now, I'm primarily a freelance editor for publishers and independent authors, and also I help guide first time authors through the different paths of publishing and help them decide which one would be the best for them. I'm also a coach that is trained in Clifton Strengths, which is strengths development, and I am a trans. I translate the gaps people have between where they are and where they want to be.
Awesome. Great to have you guys all here. First question done. You guys crushed it. All right. Next one is your near-term spotlight. So what this means is like, what are you working on? What are you promoting? And drop a link to that thing in the chat if you have that ready. Um, There'll be another opportunity in the next kind of round, if you will, to do one ask and one give. So if you've got like a freebie for someone or anything like that, you can save that link for then as well. I will go first to model it. Not saying that I'm perfect by any stretch, because totally not. My near-term spotlight is I am gearing up for the fall launch of my Expert Excellence Engine program that's happening in, I think we're opening it in the end of September. I pushed it out a little bit because I was like, do I want to be stressing on vacation about launching the week I get back? The answer was no. So we are stretching it out to be a more end of September, early October launch. And I'm looking for 10 authors who have had their book published in the past, year or maybe 5 years, so long as the content's relevant, that wish their book was just doing more for them. That's not just an expensive business card, it's actually getting use and creating some leverage to get them to that next point in their business, whether it's more stages, more podcast guest appearances, more clients, or just more, you know, funds at the bottom line of their business. So that's what I'm doing in the next 30 to 60 days, 90 days. That's what we're focused on. All right, we're gonna go in the same order. Azhar, you're up.
Uh, yes, in the coming 30 to 60 days, I have to complete the limit which has been given to me by a publisher. I have to publish my books. For example, they have allotted me 800 books limit. So far, I have completed 687. So I'll be completing that, and after that, I'm planning to head over to some European country for my PhD. As I'm a non-fiction technical author, so after this authorship or being a researcher, so PhD is my next motive, and after that, maybe I will be a professor. So that's where I'm heading in the next 30 to 60 days.
Awesome. PhD, that's the big leagues. I love it. All right, Jess.
Okay, so yeah, I'll actually pivot a little bit from what I actually wrote in my notes here. So I launched my consulting business about 6 months ago. Um, just really quickly, I've always worked for really big organizations focused on distribution, Ingram and all those guys, Bookwire. And so what I'm looking to do in my consulting business is basically tie in all of the different services that I've been privy to in the past 18 years, whether that's distribution, globally, marketing, short run printing.
Mm.
Um, and I have a subset of partners and also clients that I've been supporting. So my focus really is to scale the business that way, but at the moment, just kind of seeing what the market needs. Um, there's a lot of big players in the in the industry, and my approach is a little bit more boutique focused.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's really fine-tuning the strategy, networking, and assessing what the needs are for these publishers and authors and other businesses alike. So
That is wonderful. We're gonna pause. We're gonna go back to Mr. Benson. Are you there, sir?
Yeah.
Awesome. Could you introduce yourself quickly? Like who you help and what the transformation you provide them? And
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure being here with you all. My name is Ekeminence from Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yes. So I live in Nigeria as well, and I do business here too. I write, I teach because I have a school, a
I'm
kindergarten
having so
school.
much trouble hearing you. I'm so sad. I want to be able to hear you. Could you drop your intro into the chat?
Okay,
I
let me see.
heard Nigeria, and that's all I heard. I'm sorry.
Hello, you see now?
I can hear you, but you're
The,
going in and out.
that's problem with you in Nigeria.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that makes sense. That's all good. Yeah, just go ahead and drop your intro into the chat. That is super helpful for
okay,
us. Then
okay,
then you then we at least get a little bit of an intel of who you are. I'm sorry you're
okay,
having difficulty. It's all good though. Thank you for being here
okay.
regardless. We love that. We're gonna move
I
on to Ray though. Go ahead, Ray.
okay.
Okay. Well, we just finished our patent portfolio. We had one patent on the brain's quantum communication. I'm not going to try to explain that to you. It's just very efficient and it's very secure. And we have a second patent on our on an artificial brain. And
Hmm.
then and now we just applied for our third patent, which is on the artificial mind. All these things are key technologies. With our third patent on the artificial mind, that frees us up with the design of mom's brain, or mom's mind.
Hmm.
That's where we're going to be in the race at, and programming mom and training mom. I myself am out there on the road, trying to gain VC interest. We are looking for a Series A fundraiser where we are looking for 4 mil, 2 mil for marketing of mom, and 2 mil for business for the development of mom. Um, so that's what I'll be doing.
You are gonna be busy,
Yes,
what
and
I'm
it's been a
hearing.
lot of fun. It's been Maryland is a great technology incubator ecosystem. So we're and so is Virginia. I understand you're down in Virginia, Virginia as well. I mean, the
Yes.
whole corridor is a great
Everywhere you
place.
go, there's a gray box that's called a data center. Everywhere you go.
Right.
Everywhere. You're like
Sure.
driving, there's like
Loudoun
schools and data
County.
centers.
Yeah, Loudoun County. Yeah, very
Yeah.
well known
I'm
for
not out
that.
that far,
Sure.
but they're making their
Okay.
way. I'm in Manassas, so
Oh, Manassas. Sure.
there's
Absolutely.
still farmland to acquire by data centers, and
Oh, no, I hope it doesn't happen totally. Okay.
I would be so sad.
I
But
get it.
it
Mom is energy efficient,
yes.
so it doesn't require all that traditional electricity that these other LLMs do.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'm so excited that you're here, and now we have Charisse. You're up. What are you working on?
Working on so many things. But the big one is the Galileo app. So that's the app that will help those mentors scale their knowledge across the globe. So I'll drop the our landing page for the platform in the chat as well as a promo video that we have. So
Cool.
I just kicked off the branding with our design partners today. So really excited about that. And then we'll start working on the UI UX. And then we are targeting to have the platform on the App Store by the fall.
Yay.
Excellent.
Congratulations on
Oh,
that.
nice.
Yeah. Thank
That's
you.
awesome. Sukesh, you're up next. What are you working
Yeah, my planning is like next almost 6 months, almost 3 months now. We are in the design studio. Approach more publishers in small business publishers approaching, and there are multiple industries are looking for the industries. We are helping them, and more efficiently we can work with them. That is the planning. We are also with a small team.
Yep.
Yeah,
So just more introductions, trying to find more ways
yeah,
to work together with publishers and
yeah.
authors alike. Cool. Okay.
Yes.
Savannah, what are you working on?
Right now, I'm working on finishing an editing project for a major publisher and potentially taking on another editing client on the independent side. And I'm also working on launching, I would call it my coaching practice, for lack of a better term, to do that translation gap work. So those are the plans that I have for the next few months.
That's awesome. Do you usually work with just nonfiction authors when you're doing the editing, or is it kind of run the gamut depending?
I have done memoir. I'm doing fiction right now, so I do all genres. And I also do excuse me, authenticity reads. So for historical perspectives, especially in the African American space, I do that. Known for dialect work with African American vernacular English. And but the clients that I work with, the past two have been uh nonfiction. One was a memoir. Actually, neither one were memoirs. I'm sorry. One was a finance book, and the other was about self self love and self determination and self acceptance. So I do all the things within my capability. So we usually have a conversation and see if I'm a fit.
Excellent. Awesome, awesome. All right. And Benson just dropped his intros into the chat, so make sure you check that out. We're going to move on to the last, but certainly not least question, which is one ask and one give. So an ask is something like, I'm looking for introductions to nonfiction publishers, publicists, so like the PR people that like work with experts to get them on stages or get their media out or getting their message out to the media, and other author community leaders, which often takes shapes of um, uh, anthology book publishers, people that put group books together, and those who train experts to stand on stages. So, like a speaker coach, those are really good introductions for me, as well as, of course, authors themselves. And then my give is uh, I don't have a podcast because I can't commit to that. It's like so much work. And those of you who do, I good on you. I am doing 10-minute LinkedIn lives with people that join me on these author legacy calls to like nerd out about whatever like the synergy that we may have around books or authors, or my program also has an AI component. So like AI and where that's going. So that is my give is a LinkedIn live video, and my ask is just introductions to some of these people to either join one of these group calls or to have a one-on-one there. And we're already all connected to LinkedIn. That's how you ended up here. So that's always a good thing to share with folks as well. Yeah, make sure you drop your LinkedIn here so we can all connect like Ray did. So that's awesome. And I'll be reaching out to some of you guys as well for follow-up calls because I do see some synergies a lot, not only with me and most of you in the room, but also like there's some cool stuff maybe like with Raymond and Sharice. There's like some AI coolness that goes beyond my knowledge base
I
around the
like
AI
that.
portal world,
AI
but
coolness. Yeah.
AI coolness. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Jess, for putting all of her goodies in the chat because that's really helpful. Thank you. And then we'll start at the back at the top with Azhar. What's one ask and one give? I know we have a couple minutes left, so try not to be as
Uh,
lengthy as I just was.
Actually, the thing I want to ask from people is that uh, as I'm a writer or researcher, so pretty much of my time is like writing books on my laptop all the time. So I'm an introvert. I don't have much connections because I'm just confined to this hobby or this job. So what I ask is that if they can have get me invited to some conferences for speaking opportunities, like I'm here to introduce myself to get exposure and also networking. So that will help me to raise my awareness, and it will be ultimately be a selling point for my books. And what I can give to the people is that my study guides like CPA or USMLE, they are usually the best seller on the Amazon. So
Okay.
I'm pretty much expert in this category, like how to write academic books, whether it is for the CPA or USMLE, like for the accountants or the doctors, or pretty much for anyone. So whatever I write, usually it gets on the top of the list. And because of some secrets I have and that I can share with the people if they are interested, and I
Cool.
can give this thing to them. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Drop a link to like one of your books in the chat. Might as well. Awesome. Okay, Jess.
Yes. I would say that my ask is really just to, connect and network with people who have a deep passion for technology, publishing, are thinking about innovation, AI, and how we incorporate that these days and in the future, and how we use it responsibly, as well as accessibility. So, helping everyone have access to books and being able to read them or hear them, and yeah.
Love it. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Ray.
The same type thing. I put my website down there. Unfortunately, I we're just getting together. Excuse our construction. We're still getting together a list that you could just kind of sign up for mom. But if you want to link in with me, that would be great. And I'll let you know when the list utility is ready. But yeah, we're just trying to get the word out on mom, and we're trying to bring a group of mom fans together.
Love
So, if you like mom, you like mom's mission, that's what we're looking for right now.
Part of me wishes I like that it's mom because I'm like, we all need another mom. Like to just be like, are you okay? Like as adults, like,
Yes,
are you
absolutely.
fine? Your aura ring is telling me that you're not sleeping enough. Like you need to I need someone to take care of me as a mom and an entrepreneur
Yes.
and a wife and, right? All the different labels. I love that. That's so fun. Okay. Charisse, one ask.
I actually dropped our wait list in the chat. So we are looking for testers. So if anyone's interested in training your avatar, deploying it, have it mentor even your mentees if you're mentoring anyone. So we're looking for folks to sign up for our wait list. So I dropped that in the chat. And then we will also be having private groups once we'll launch the platform, which is something that we are going to be selling to institutions or individuals who already have a cohort of mentees and they want to have their own private group. But that can be my offer to the group if anyone wants to beta test a private group with us for free. that would be something that we can offer, I'd offer as well.
Can I ask a question around this for a second? Is because I'm trying to think about like the practical application for selfish reasons.
Yeah.
Is my program is live teaching,
Mhm.
but I know, and every Friday I have an Ask Me Anything, and every time people come in or they're like, I wish I could ask you this like 3 days ago when it was like a burning issue. Would this be something that like they could have incorporated into the program and they could be like, hey, Karlyn robot, like I have this question. Can you
Yeah,
answer it? And it's trained on like my
absolutely.
methodologies
It
and my
is, yeah, and it's your voice. So we're launching with voice first. So they will actually hear your voice, and then there will be a link, your own personal link that you can put on your own social media that takes your patrons like directly to the platform and to your avatar. But yes, you train it on any knowledge you want to, right? It can even just be foundational knowledge, right? If you have higher ticket items or one-on-one sessions that you're selling, this can be priced lower where someone can just get the foundational knowledge that you repeat
cool.
constantly. And then, they can graduate up to one-on-ones with you. So,
Great.
yes.
Well, we should definitely keep the combo going on this because I need
Yeah, absolutely.
awesome. So Sukesh, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm looking for more business development. So engaging with authors and editors. That's the reason to help them. So more business to getting the more clients. So helpful to any clients. That is the intentions. Well, on the publishing.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
is there a give? Like, do you have a website you could drop the information on just so we can kind of get a little bit more caught up to
Yeah,
speed?
yeah, I've dropped in the Digitran Technologies, Digitran in Studio 7.
Okay, cool. All right, Savannah, and then we'll do Benson. Already's gone. Okay. Savannah, you're up next.
My ask is just to connect with me on LinkedIn.
Awesome.
And my offer is to message me if you'd like to get on a complimentary call to learn more about my services and what I have to offer.
Excellent. We did it a little over time, but I got chatty, so that was on me. So I apologize for that. I appreciate everyone's time. Definitely feel free to connect with each other. I'll be reaching out to majority of you as well in other capacities. You guys have been fantastic. I hope this helped you get out of your shell, talk about how awesome you guys really are, and thank you for joining me on this short but very sweet and jam-packed session. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you around LinkedIn.
Yep.
Thank
Take
Great,
you.
care.
great.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
Bye.
Take
bye.
care.